Hi guys, Whaler Saver back here, and so basically we're about ready to do the stringers. So if you remember, there was a center sort of chase which was made out of flimsy, basically this, best I can make it was some sort of 4-inch aluminum, maybe something that was used for chimneys. Anyway, we're going to put this PVC pipe in the middle. But we have to install the stringers and we have to give it some room. So basically I'm going to show you how I'm going about this. What's interesting is this boat is still bleeding water, so I'm still dehydrating it as much as I can. The water seems to come from this bit of a foam there in the stern of the boat. So I cranked up the heat, and probably the electric heat is drying out the place and drawing out some more, a bit of moisture still left in the foam. It's not a big deal, but I just thought, you know, when they say the boats are waterlogged, they definitely are. So this foam, they used in, I don't know how long they used it for, but leave a comment below if you know. But anyway, this is a 77 boat. The foam that they put in was basically one big sponge. Anyway, back to the point here. So we're going to put this pipe back in, and the boat will flex this way in the lengthwise. The stringer just to prevent the boat from flexing, you know, torsionally. But we want some longitudinal flex a little bit. Makes the boat ride a little nicer. That's why I opted away from putting stringers, vertical stringers. I figure the shape of the hull will give it some stiffness. I didn't want to over stiffen the boat. This is just a 16.5 footer anyway, so and this is the, I guess, second design. It rides very, very nice on calm and maybe 1 foot, 12-inch, 16-inch chop. Anything above that, it will knock your teeth loose. So anyway, this is the first part of the video, and I'll show you what I'm doing with stringers. So these are the stringers I cut out and showed you in the last video. They're made out of Divinisil. It's the H80. H60 is fine. I ordered these things from Canada Composites up here in Canada. It's kind of the only game in town that I could find on the web that had this Divinisil available. So it's a little bit more expensive, not much. So what you're doing is you're cutting out two, and we're going to laminate them. The issue with these things is that they're pretty flimsy. I mean, it's basically, so yeah, you can put some resin in. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut out some cloth, and we're going to put it in between the two pieces. And between the cloth, the resin, and obviously the foam, we should have some pretty stiff stringers. And the idea is once you have them, you just install them in the hull of the boat. So the issue as well is because we're cutting out this section for the chase, it obviously makes, especially around the stress points here and here, it's going to make the stringers weaker. And so the idea of laminate with 1780 cloth is, I think, a good idea. It's a little bit more work, but well worth the effort. So stay tuned. So basically what we're going to do is laminate them. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Throw some resin. So what you'll need is obviously a mask, some resin, some catalyst, and gloves, and if you can do a kindergarten grade 1 type of craft project, you can do this. The one thing I will say is that you don't want to make your cloth go all the way to the end or all to the way to the sides, because you want to be able to shave this down a little bit to make it fit. That's kind of the only tip here. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.